First, with breaking news in the case of Tessa Majors, the Barnard College student who was murdered in Morningside Park. Luchiano Lewis, one of the 3 teenagers who took part in the 2019 attack, receiving the max sentence of 9 years to life in her killing. Mike Sachs is live outside the courtroom in Lower Manhattan as the teen learned his fate today. Mike.
Yes, Steve. So it was a solemn hearing in the courtroom this afternoon. The defendant, Luchiano Lewis, sat silently while Tessa Majors' father stifled sobs. Lewis himself apologized to Mr. Majors as well as to Lewis's own father, sitting several rows behind him. But in the end, it was the judge who gave the 16-year-old Lewis a maximum sentence of 9 years to life for his role in murdering the 18-year-old Barnard student nearly 2 years ago. Now, he was 14 at the time, but had been charged as an adult with second-degree murder and first-degree robbery. He pleaded guilty last month to both charges, and today he sat quietly, face covered with a surgical mask, as the prosecutor read a victim impact statement from Majors' parents, reflecting on her life and their lack of closure from her senseless death. They wrote, quote, "Tess was a friend to the friendless and kind in all the little ways that people remember forever. And she was brave. Her family misses her every moment of every day." Court officers then led Mr. Majors out of the courtroom before the prosecution showed for the first time surveillance video capturing the last moments of Tessa's life, walking up the stairs of Morningside Park after she'd been stabbed in the chest, then leaning against a lamppost at a crosswalk before collapsing on the sidewalk from internal bleeding. Luchiano then had his turn to address the court, and he said, quote, "I don't come here today before you as a boy, but as a human. And as a human, I feel ashamed, embarrassed, and sad." I'll just pause a moment while the sirens go past. Now, he apologized both to Mr. Majors and to his own father, who sat silently several rows behind him. And in the end, though, it was Judge Robert Mandelbaum who refused to issue a more lenient sentence to Lewis, concluding that Lewis's pattern of violence while in detention since arrest showed he, quote, "simply cannot or will not control his anger or aggression." Now, Lewis is the second of the 3 defendants in Majors' killing to be sentenced. Last year, a 14-year-old was sentenced to up to at least 6 months in a juvenile detention facility, while a third defendant, another teen, is awaiting trial. He pleaded not guilty to stabbing Majors to death in, again, that incident in December 2019. He, too, like Lewis, will be tried as an adult. I'm reporting from the court complex in Lower Manhattan. Mike Sachs, Fox 5 News. Steve, back to you.
All right, thanks, Mike.